Let's talk about a book that didn't meet expectations. Reflections of Another World. It was a light novel by Haruko Kurimoto about a girl who falls through a mirror into a world where beauty standards are flipped. Cool idea! Terrible execution. Because the art is so pretty, it had that issue where, because she looks so pretty in the art, everyone calling her ugly seems stupid. So when she gets to the other world and she's called pretty, it doesn't feel like the beauty standards have flipped. And the extreme lengths that world goes against people who they perceive as ugly is just kind of weird. Unfortunately, this one just did not land on its feet. Which is a shame because it's beautiful! Look at it! Beautiful. 3 light novels that are like taking a literal, actual chill pill. Where did I go? There I am. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Powerful lady isekai protagonist. Keeps adopting children. And they become a lovely found family. 10 out of 10. Tiamat Empire! Marie Antoinette gets a second chance to stop the rebellion that murdered her. Shenanigans ensue, makes everyone's lives better around her. 10 out of 10. Best. Bo Fury! I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Just a girl playing a video game and breaking it and stressing out the devs. My next life is a villainess and all routes lead to do one of my favourite bi-harems. An absolute power fantasy of dumbing your way through life and making everyone's lives better. I hope you use them to relax. Goodbye! A book with great ADHD representation. Catatonic Book 1, Marcus Misadventures, is about a guy who finds a magic book in his workplace, takes it home, chaos ensues, and he becomes psychically linked to his cat. That's the best elevator pitch I can give you. There's actually a lot more to it. I highly recommend picking up this book. Also because it is a great representation of ADHD. The main character has a lot of dropped projects around. He gets easily distracted. It's really well done. And I also love the relationship with his wife because she doesn't look down on him for it at all either. It's just really well done. Also, Cat is good. Highly recommend. A book that makes you realize just how terrible you would be at survivalist nonsense. She Who Rises by Rachel Arsenault is a lie of a title because no one rises in this book. A poor student just wanted to finish her degree, but then she touched a rock and a dragon came out of it and now she's on the run. Not good. And she loses everything and it keeps you on the edge of your seat because, well, she's being hunted and it's terrible. Really good book overall for a bit of urban fantasy. Bit different from your everyday wizard. There's not as much organisation around either. This is very much she's on her own and she has to survive against what is possibly an ancient evil. Nice refresh on the series. Highly recommend. Ways to get into reading when you're not much of a reader. Link to something you're interested in. Do you like TV shows? Do you like Doctor Who? There are many books at that. Do you like anime and manga? A lot of them are based off light novels. Get into those! Number 2, fan fiction! Fan fiction is great. It is actually fun reading. Don't underestimate. You are reading. When you are reading fan fiction, even if you are reading smut and trash, don't you worry. You are reading. Well done. Don't underestimate comic books and manga. This also counts as reading. There are words and there is comprehension to be had while the reading. It is a good way to get into it. If you have a manga that you enjoy, as I said, look for a light novel. A lot of manhwa as well are based off novels, web novels. Check them out. Look around. Find something as a bridge to your interests and get into a book that way. And then maybe you can build up the confidence from there to get into a book that you have no idea about and enjoy a new magical journey. Goodbye! Oh no, Madoka has not just inspired magical girl suffering, she's inspired angelic suffering. A Kingdom of Quartz by Bombhad is about a young girl from an orphanage who's like, yay, I'm gonna be a cool military angel and save everyone, yay! And then she discovers she has a dark power, and now she has to hide that dark power because it's very bad and it may or may not possess it, it may or may not cause bad things. But it's fine, she still wants to save everyone, and in this angel universe, there totally aren't 4 ruling families with really sussy names. Let me tell you the names of those ruling families. Quartz, Lovecraft, Alrune, and Lucia. And if those names aren't enough to be sussy about this manga, I don't know what is! I look forward to the suffering of book 2. Highly recommend!